Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we're talking about an aircraft that no one ever really talks about. This is the Mirage F1C, and it is not the premium one. This is the tech tree one in the French tech air tree. There's actually a whole nother version as well called the Mirage F1CT, which is a strike version that loses the middle missile on the belly, but gets a bunch more access to a bigger bombs and better payload. And then obviously the talked about Mirage F1, which is the Mirage F1C 200, which is the premium aircraft. No one ever talks about the tech tree versions, and they're actually pretty freaking good. Real quick, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Only about 5% of my current viewers are subscribed, and it actually really helps out the channel and means the world to me. So just if you feel like it, please do subscribe. Okay, so the Mirage F1C is shockingly good. I got this aircraft a while back and was using it to grind out the rest of my French air tree because I originally had just had the Milan, and I really didn't notice anything special about it. With the BR placement right now, though, with it being at 12.0, you do get up tier to Tomcats occasionally, but you also can get down tiered to F5s. And this plane is absolutely fantastic. You get two Matra R50, what are they called? Matra R50s, yada yada. They're radar guided, the F model, not the good model. So they're not great. The two radar missiles you have are not the best, but they do get the job done. They do get chaffed pretty easily, and you know, they can be a little hard to maneuver. You get access to the Matra R530OE, which is a IR missile. You can also bring, in exchange of that, the Matra R530E, which is basically the same exact missile except with a radar seeker instead of an IR seeker. But this plane also gets access to Magic 2s, and it is a really good flight model to have Magic 2s on. So your 12.0, you get two good radar missiles, you get two great IR missiles, and then you have the option to bring either an IR or radar guided belly missile. Some people opt to not bring, you know, those missiles. They're not great, but they do get the job done from time to time. Obviously, my preferred loadout is two Magic 2s, and then the two Matra Super R530Fs, which is your radar guided missiles. And then I prefer the OE over the E model, which is the IR Matra, just because it's basically, I use it like an R24T as a rear aspect, like sub 3 mile ranged, you know, Fox 2, and it gets the job done. I mean, it's not going to be as successful as your Magic 2s. It will get one flared, but if you catch someone not paying attention, it gets the job done. Now, I don't understand why people haven't made a lot of videos talking about this plane. I love playing this plane now. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites, and when I'm doing content, I have to, you know, find times where there's planes that I don't really know that much about, and I need to make videos about planes that I maybe just don't know. And I just was going through my tech trees and found this plane, and I was like, yeah, let's give it a try, see how it goes, and I love it. Now, that really is one of my favorite things about content creation is you just never know what video you're going to make. Today, I'm making a video about the Mirage F1C. Tomorrow, I might be making a video about P-26 pea shooter. Probably not, but, you know, it's just a joy of content creation to be able to find these cool aircraft that no one's talking about and get to play them, and it allows me to play a lot of unique vehicles. But do comment down below your thoughts on the Mirage F1C and what planes and tanks you guys want to see me make content of. I am debating making some more live commentary videos. The only issue with those is that they take a lot of time to make and a lot of effort, and so I would need to actually see a want for them. So do let me know if there's a want for them. Now, another thing about this aircraft that is slept upon is it has an absurd amount of countermeasures, which is very nice when dealing with A-10Cs and the F-14 spam. So you do get a good amount of countermeasures, which is very, very nice. You do get good guns. They can be a little finicky sometimes, and you definitely need to take, you know, some time to get used to them, but they actually perform pretty well. Now, the Mirage F1C is an aircraft that I really don't know a whole lot about in terms of actual use and history in real life. I understand it's a French-made aircraft. The most I know about it is that it was exported to nations like Iran that used them against American and Israeli F-15s. And I understand it has a very bad track record against the F-15, but I think in the right hands, this aircraft's actually not terrible in-game. IRL, it definitely is rudimentary. It gets a weird radar. Also, the radar does get a search MTI mode, which is pretty nice. Overall, this aircraft is just one that, if you have it, I say go for it, guys. It's been real fun playing it. Also, I know a lot of people are like, this is, a lot of people skip over this aircraft when they're playing the French tech tree because it's a copy-paste Mirage F1C 200. It, really is, from my understanding. The difference is the Mirage F1C 200 has a better radar, I think. I know visually it has the mid-air refueling boom. That just tells me it's an upgraded model. For all I know, it's an upgraded model that just got the mid-air refueling probe, or bucket, or, the nose bar. I forget what it's called. That's all I can tell visually between the aircraft. I know the F1C, I think, is a bit lighter as well, has a better turn time. But again, guys, you're comparing a $70 premium to a tech tree vehicle. In my opinion, the tech tree one is just as good. They set the same BR. Obviously, the premium one at the end of the day is better than the F1C, just because premium bonuses, it's a bit lighter, a bit more nimble. But if you don't want to buy the premium one, this aircraft does fine. There's nothing wrong with this plane. I mean, it's not going to go win a dogfight against an F-16. In an up tier, you can struggle sometimes. But it was kind of fun to just go around and, its missiles can really give you a bit of a headache sometimes because they're not great. They're definitely interesting. Your guns are a little sluggish, it feels, but the plane's really well-rounded. You get a really good radar. You get some really good missiles. The Super Matrix Super 530Fs are definitely something to, climb with and be able to use research MTI, and the missile will work, guys. It's not like it's gonna fail. It's just in an up tier, or, against people that are low on the ground and maneuvering, you're probably not going to connect with the missile, but that's alright. I mean, it's a work in progress for sure. I think, in my opinion, this aircraft is best suited for, a support role, being able to climb, and just picking people off. I don't think it doesn't really do good in the, turn fights and the fur balls that, is this BR of AirRB. Anyways, make sure to comment your guys' thoughts on the Mirage F1C. Is it one of those aircraft that you didn't really know anything about, and hopefully you guys can do your own research and realize if it's something you want to grind for. Personally, it's just another fun aircraft that I get to play, and I'm very glad I actually played it for a video. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, make sure to comment down below which, vehicles you guys want to see in the future for content. If you guys want to see some more live or some live action commentary. And, yeah, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out a ton, especially in pushing this video out in the algorithm. And it just means a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.